Good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Grimsley, and I stole that from Ross. And today, I am bringing you a very special stream. Yes, we're doing the exact same thing I did in my last stream, where we sit here and we fly to Area 5. Over and over and over again. Until this little guy up here, that guy right there, he needs to be shiny and fat. Quit looking at me. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Hopefully today is the day. Hopefully tonight is the night. If not, then I'll probably be doing this again tomorrow morning after I wake up. We'll see how it goes, though. I was beneficial enough to get out of work early enough that I got to go and have dinner with my wife. We went out, we got sushi. Had this nice little mom and pop shop, which, despite serving us on paper plates, was surprisingly good. I saw the paper plates and I raised an eyebrow, but the food was really good, so I can't complain too much. And the prices were reasonable. We both walked away with only spending like 54 bucks between the two of us. That's not terrible for vacation destination Florida, you know? Definitely could have been worse. Let's see what we got. No? 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 There's an alpha phalanx over there. We keep going. We keep pressing the same buttons over and over again, and eventually something different will happen. The definition of insanity actually applies here. If we keep trying the same thing over and over again, eventually we will be right. Also, if you guys were not aware, I fixed stream avatars as well as the stream ninja that was giving me issues. So now you guys have your bits back. So actually I can turn this back on. So that way you guys can have your own avatars again, and I can see chat. I don't have to have a separate window open. Have it be all janky like it was last stream. That's a large. Gotta peek every once in a while. Little peek never hurt nobody. Our mic is working? Our mic is working. My pup is pouting. Bumblebees. That's it. I should probably reset to nighttime, honestly. Is she in trouble? She's not in trouble. She did get scolded a few minutes ago, though. She peed on the floor, but it was because she got excited when we got home. So I don't really get upset about that, because she can't help it, you know? A hoodie? Yeah, I wore a hoodie today. I got scolded at work because it's one of my 7 levels, one of my people in charge of me was like, hey man, you can't be wearing 2 pieces of uniform together. It counts, it's against the AFI, which I know that it's not. I went and I read the AFI after he said that to double check. Nowhere in the AFI does it say anything about 2 pieces of uniform counting as a full uniform. It's 3 pieces like it's always been. He might have been confused about the 2-piece attire, which is for a separate, not branch, but a separate AFFC. So he might have been confused on that part. So I have to start wearing a hoodie over my work clothes whenever I go into work. Man, I wouldn't make it, LOL. I would have snapped back. I didn't know at the time if it was incorrect or not. Because he made it sound like it was a new change that happened recently. And so as far as I was aware of, he could have been telling the truth. But I pulled up the actual AFI from, I think it was August. So it's still a little dated, but unless something changed, within the last month, then But like, I don't really give a shit. It's not that big of a deal. It's already hoodie season anyways. It's getting to the point where it's breezy in autumn, so it doesn't matter. A couple months will pass. I'll go back to doing what I normally do. Is this it? Nope. Got anything new? Shiny Starmie, maybe? No? Not yet. I see we have a YouTube viewer. It's probably my wife. Are you watching me on YouTube?
No, I was gonna ask you something.
Oh, what's up? What do you want to ask?
You get commands when you're modding? When you're modder?
You do, yeah. Especially if you're a stream avatars. Oh, it's Ranger. Ranger's my YouTube viewer. What's going on, Ranger? Looking cute. I'll show you something cute. Wait till after the stream.
Crazy.
Look, you got a Superior. You should change that to a Tyrantrum. Change it to a dinosaur Pokemon.
What's the pick what?
That's Yoshi. You can see the names. The names tell you.
Can't see that.
Oh, goodness. Is my YouTube delayed? Respond to this question. And let's see how long it takes you to respond to this question. What's 35 plus 32?
Give him a sec.
Yeah, I want to see how long it takes him to respond to the question. See what the delay is on red. 6, 7. Yeah, it is. Barf. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I got his ass. I will KYS.
Can I hang out in here?
Sure, if you want to. You can hang out wherever you want. If you want to. No, she's fine. I did not tell chat about my car. Going to bed. Happy streaming. XOXOXOX. Gay. Alright, I love you too. Bye. Anyways, I started blasting. Blasting what? XOXOXOX. That's Ranger. He's my gay lover. Because we're progressive like that.
Sit down. Sit down. Good boy.
I have no clue who that is. He stayed with us for a little while. Hi, pup. Oh, hello. Hello. That's a lot of lovin's.
He's trying to get to me.
Yeah, get with the times.
I have my buns.
You do have your buns in. It's cute. And she's on my stomach now.
She wants to be with me, I told you.
I didn't deny it. Poco's standing there like, yeah. I like to imagine Poco as like one of those Tom and Jerry characters where like you never see them from like the like chest up, so it's everything just like waist down.
That's because I'm in your street. I wasn't in a closet or whatever.
He's the one with the purple hoodie. Maybe? I don't remember him having a purple hoodie. Oh, I said the Red app's real name, so my clock app has been stifled. No, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to, though. Purple hoodie. I don't remember him having a purple hoodie.
I'm probably thinking.
Talking about Hector? I think I remember Hector having a purple hoodie.
No, what's his face? Wong also had a purple.
Wong also had a purple hoodie. We had a lot of people stay with us while we were in Lakenheath. Haven't had a damn soul come in this house.
Shit, yeah, it's all
What's up?
messy hair.
Messy hair? Talking about me?
Messy hair. A place?
You did get filtered. Is there a way that I can change Stream Ninja to not censor people?
I couldn't put a chat box in my thing.
What do you mean, like exclamation mark attack?
Yeah, it said it was filtered
On what app?
on TikTok. So like you can't use It's usually a notification for like,
Hey man, I'm doing a video about battling streamers, and whoever wins gets, gives away a shiny. Okay, that sounds fun. What is Yoshi's username? Yoshi81.
What's the way of that?
See if it works. Nah, it works just fine. I just did it on Clock app.
No!
Oh, you missed it. Haha. I didn't get that message though on Clock app. Maybe, sure. Sure, I would like that a lot. That would be a lot of fun. Let me fix my stream avatar though, because I'm not getting your messages. Give it a sec. Oh, it's messing up on Red app too. WebSocket connected. How do I get a hat? You have to do exclamation mark avatar, Growlithe. For some reason, Red app stopped working with Stream Ninja. I updated Stream Ninja and it seems to be falling apart. Sure. Are we doing the battles right now? You can take off your hat by going exclamation mark Mankey regular. I guess I'm down. What are the rules? Like, are legendaries allowed? Are we all set to level 50? Is it best of 3 or best of 1? Why is Ampharos red? It's because he's angry. Ampharos is angry, that's why he's red. 3 Pokemon set to level 50, 3 minutes, best of 1. Sure. Whoever wins gives the person who won a shiny. Does it matter what shiny? Because I have quite a few that I'm not using. So whatever you want, man. Hey, thank you for following. Muted? That's a funny name. But yeah, I'm down. I have a team I can use, I think. Yeah, I can work with this team. Oops. Are you trading those Froakies? Eventually, yes, I will be. Not currently, though. I want to wait until I get my Shalpha, and then I will be trading the Froakies away. I want to have like a big family photo of how many phases it took me. How do I get Froakie? So right here at area 16, you can see him. He's right there. Right there. That's him. But yeah, that's how you get Froakie. I'm flying back to Area 5 over and over again to hopefully get the thing to spawn. All right, let me hop into this battle. Oops, wrong one. Link play. Oh, no, private battle. I clicked on ranked battle on accident. I need private battle. Faraway players, join a room. What do we got? T 0. Or is that a Q? No, it's a 0. J R S K. No room could be found. Oh, something different. T P J R S K. Okay. Searching. Sweet. Thanks, hon. Oh, we just doing 1v1s? I haven't done a 1v1 before. Ah, dude. I should have gone to the bathroom before we started the stream. Ah. Oh, the other streamers didn't like to do it? Okay, that's fine. I kind of want to go around and find where all the maps are in Lumios. Oof. Yeah, sorry. I built my Gyarados specifically for fairy types. My bad, man. You like this new way of fighting in the game? I think it's a lot of fun. I'm sorry, Bryant. I think my Gyarados is just built different, man. Try picking up that blue defender. Go for the blue defender. There you go. Here, we'll mess around. I'll show off the rest of my team. Ooh, Dragon Pulse. Not bad. With the protect... Oh, you hit me with the... Not bad, dude. We'll double up. Lucario v. Lucario. Ooh, nice job. Well done. Yeah, protect? Nope. You Mega Evolved last time, that's why it didn't KO. That was a good Mega Evolution, though. Oof. Misclick. Nice read. Rematch. I think you're gonna hit me first. Yeah, you did. Oh, double knockout. That was kind of cool. Are the glowing things like power-ups? The glowing things are mega energy. They let us mega evolve our Pokemon. Good game, dude. What do you want the trade link to be? Join a trade thing, code will be 000. Okay, gotcha. Why is his messages not popping up on the thing? Let's see. What's he offering? Kangaskhan? I'll give you... Do you want a Medicham or a Phalanx? I'll let you pick between those two. I think those ones would be the most appropriate for a Machoke. Machoke or Kangaskhan? What are you offering? I'll take Phalanx. Gotcha. There you go, boss. I'll give you one for free. Since I lost? No, that's fine. I know what you're doing. Yeah, I'm just offering the Phalanx because I have extras, and I don't need this one. Plus, I had fun doing the battle. Bot spotted in calm. That's funny. Why is his messages not coming through? Ooh, Fletchender. Nice. Oh, I'm pressing X, that's why. I'm like, why is my A button not working? Is Stream Ninja not working again? Hun, can you say something in Clock App for me? Because for some reason, Brian's messages aren't going... Yeah, that's weird. None of Brian's messages are coming through on Stream Ninja, but yours are. That's weird. Makes me wonder how many other people got silenced because of it. Yeah, I can see them on my Clock App monitor, but I can't see them on my Stream Ninja, like my thing that like combines all my multi-chats. Yeah, I have a browser overlay that combines all my chats, but I can't see them. Hey, Brian, thanks to you, too. I hope you have a great day also. That was fun. I gotta put you somewhere that you don't get mixed in with my named shinies. We'll put you over here, I guess. Ooh, plus attack? Oh, it's an alpha shiny. Dang, not bad. I wish I'd known it was an alpha. I would have done something a little bit better. Not bad. Alright. Back to the grind. Where'd my Froak go? I'm not even on here anymore. I lost my avatar. He's not on the screen anymore. Where'd he go? Where'd my dude go? Here, I'll just see if I can get him back through here. Froakie. Yeah, he is gone. Oh, well, now this one's not working. What the hell? What the hell even happening? That was racist. I'm sorry. That was not okay. Well, crap. There we go. Now it's working again. I started randomizer Nuzlocke on Emerald, and my starters are Rayquaza. Hey, that's dope. Getting Rayquaza as a starter in Emerald's really cool. What if I do this? Disconnect. Reconnect. Are you gonna name your Rayquaza for this Nuzlocke? What name are you gonna give it? Oh, my thing's gone. Sun Destroyer? That's cool. I like that. We need Froakie. There we go. Alright, my dude's back. I'm happy. I don't know why it got rid of my guy. That was weird. Oh, it's using my... what's it called? Just caught a Mewtwo on your Nuzlocke? That's sick. That's a great start. It's using my clock app avatar. Can you help me evolve my shiny Onyx into a Steelix, please? Absolutely. I would love to help you. Okay. Enjoy your drawing. Bye, sweetie. Give me a code. Santos J. 175. Nope. Of course, yeah. I'll give you a shiny as collateral. That way we can just swap them back and forth. I don't know. You want to... I don't know, Barbarical? We'll do Barbarical. He has the metal coat on him, right? Okay, cool. Hey, thanks for following. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum. One thing I kind of regret, I don't know if you've gotten this far in the game, but there's a point in the storyline where there's like a special spawn in Wild Area 3, and that's the place where you can use the stairs to go up and down to get the shiny. I regret not going after the shiny and using the stair method on the special Pokemon that spawns there. Oh, it kicked you out? Here, we'll go back. Don't worry, you're getting it back, I promise. Same code. We'll do the same code. There you go, boss. Hey, thanks for the gifts. You didn't gotta do all that. I appreciate it. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa, dude. That's a lot. You're going crazy right now. Thank you, Santos. That was really kind of you. That was very generous. Did I win? I did win the battle, yes. I got a shiny Fletchinder, and I traded the guy a shiny Phalanx, even though I didn't have to. Oops, nope. God dang, dude. Tickfinity is gonna go crazy for the next, like, 10 seconds. Probably goes, like, 30 seconds. Def knew you would? What do you mean Def knew I would? we haven't been getting a whole lot of resets in. There we go. I def didn't mean anything by that. I def think that you did. I appreciate your vote of confidence. This is bothering me. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my overlay for the sound has this like cutoff on it. Am I trying to get Froakie? I am trying to get Froakie. Where is it? Why isn't it not on here? Oh, I see. There we go. Put on some YouTube and just spam Zone 5. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to chat mostly, but I saw something that's bothering me. I want to get it fixed. Yeah, let's do this. So I can actually see. I think it's this one. Nope, not that. There we go. There we go. Alt. There we go. So I don't know if you guys saw, but the light at the bottom of my sound effect, my like music tracker thing, was getting mixed up. Where like the bottom of the fade was getting cut off. It was just annoying me. But no, we've already gotten Shiny Froakie. We're going for Alpha Shiny Froakie. So we're spamming that right now. Oh. Just check every once in a while. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I usually just sit and talk to chat. I've been having a lot of fun. We had someone in chat yesterday where we like theory crafted an entire region as far as like what gyms we would have and like how we would design them, to the names of the region and the evil teams and what types they used. I had a lot of fun with that. Earlier today we did a couple battles, gave away a shiny, helped someone evolve a couple Pokemon. We just kind of hang out and chill while I press the same buttons over and over again. Speaking of which, I need to go back to nighttime because I would like a Starmie. This is definitely not the best spot to go for a shiny Starmie, but it's one of the only ones that we don't have from here yet. Do I have extra shinies? I do have extra shinies. If you would like to trade for one, I can trade one away. Otherwise, I'm planning on doing some giveaways at some point. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do the giveaways. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like stream avatars, like have all of the dudes kind of like duke it out amongst each other, and then whoever wins gets the shiny. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I just gotta get to a point where we have like at least 5 people in chat. I don't know how I want to do that. So maybe I'll have a thing where like a certain like goal, like we get up to, I don't know, 20,000 likes or something. And then we do a battle royale with the people in chat, people who have commented on the video. And then they all get to duke it out, or I don't know, something like that. I gotta figure out how to do, what's it called? Light goals. I think light goals on here would be really good too. Because then I could have like a little meter, and then like as it fills up, I can have a thing that says, until next shiny giveaway, and then it's just the light goals. Maybe like a viewer count. I don't know. I don't know. I, however, need to run to the bathroom, so I'm going to go on break really quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about the delay. I hope you enjoyed your opportunity to get up and touch grass. Heading to bed as soon as I come back is messed up. There's this account on Insta called Pose Archives. Really good refs there. Nice. I'll check them out. Night Pokey. Shh, he's back. Oh, I think they have a similar website. How's he doing, girly pop? I'm doing good. I'm drawing. I finally was able to draw something after having artist block for like a week. Yeah, that's dope. What are you creating? How have you been doing? I was drawing poses from Pinterest. I read everything that you guys just said. All the nasty, mean things that you said about me. I saw all of it. Dang, nosy AF. Nosy? It's my chat. I'm allowed to know what you guys are talking about in my chat. Take this to our personal group chat if you want to have private conversations. It's my job to read your guys' chat. I gotta make sure you guys are behaving. This was a girl talk and you know that? Girl talk? They're non-binary, first off. And I'm pretty sure you're gender fluid most days. You weren't invited to Girly Pop Convo? I invited myself to Girly Pop Convo. You know that, but still misgender me? I don't misgender you. That's shiny? That looks shiny to me. Yep. I call you him. I also call you feminine pronouns every once in a while. I call you queen. I haven't done it in a while, but I do it sometimes. You do that to me too. I call you bro. What are you talking about? Bro is a masculine pronoun. I have not once called you that during streams. Not during streams. That's because you don't hang out as much in the streams as you used to. Every single shiny Froakie I've gotten, you weren't here for. You've missed every single one of them. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my streamer heart. I was really hoping I was going to turn around and there was going to be one right there. Yeah. The shiny Froakie just staring at me over my shoulder as I'm shit-talking Yoshi. Prevalence, the Queek? Oh, is that the, yeah, that's the Stream Boo guy. I wish I could block them. Yeah, I found 2 shiny Froakies already. I found this one. And I found this one. However, they're not alphas. They gotta be big, like that guy right there. See how this one is big with glowing red eyes? I need him to be big with glowing red eyes and shiny. He did look directly at the camera. Oh, never mind. Menacing? Yeah. I need him to be a big boy, and I need him to be shiny. No particular reason, though. There isn't really much of a reason other than that I want him to be like that. The dog's not here, so I'm gonna turn this off. It's messing up my lighting. So, like, why the alphas? They're a flex. That's all. So in terms of alphas, the thing that sets them apart the most is that whenever they spawn in, they have, these are IVs, kind of similar to Pokemon Go. You want the ones that say best, so they always have 3 perfect IVs, which are the best ones. And then additionally, they also come with, where's it at? This one. 252 HP EVs already put into them. It just makes them bulkier and a little bit tankier. What's the green and purple Pokemon? Talking about this guy, Budu? I got a couple of them. I got 2 of them actually. Huh. He's like a little sprout. I missed Spotlight Hour yesterday. Oh, bummer. I think you also missed Raid Day today. Raid Day was at like 6 o'clock. Oh. Oh, not Poltegeist, the pre-evolution. Crap, what's his name? What's Poltegeist pre-evolution? Sinistea. Sinistea. Poltegeist and Sinistea. I can't believe I forgot that, man. I gotta brush up on my Who's That Pokemon. Getting rusty. These newer Pokemon are getting harder and harder to remember every time. When you're using the banter Pokemon on stream? Banter Pokemon on stream? What are you talking about? Oh, the Etsy banner Pokemon? Well, most of them are in the game. I've used, Gyarados already. Where's he at? I used Gyarados already. I've had Tyranitar in my, in-game team. We're searching for Froakie right now. I haven't got around to training a Charizard yet. He's my next shiny hunt, but that one's gonna suck. And then who else is on there? Golisopod isn't in the game. Or no, it's not Golisopod. It's Electivire. Electivire is not in the game, and Dragapult isn't in the game. When am I gonna use it? What do you mean? I already use it. I use it on Red app. Red app and Purple app. Red and Purple both have it already put up. I haven't put up on this channel yet, but I think I'm going to commission an actual profile picture. But that'll be a while. Probably gonna wait until after I get paid. I'm also not going to the same artist. That guy kind of sucked a little bit. Just a little bit. What do you mean the YouTube? Or, god dang it, you made me say it. Yeah, yes, I do mean that banner. It's not your fault. You didn't make me say it. I just slipped up. Now Clock app is going to come for my firstborn child because they don't like it when you talk about other chats, other streaming software. I haven't seen anyone from the other ones. But it says there's people watching. I don't think so. Yeah, it's just him. Quit looking at me. Dang, we haven't really gotten anything good this time. That's fine. I don't mind you spamming the chat. That's what happens when there's only one person in chat. It's good for it though. It boosts the engagement and it encourages people to come in and talk. Big yellow bird. He's not a bird. He's like a lamb or sheep or something. I don't know. He's evolved from a sheep, but he's supposed to be a sheep with without any of his stuff. Big bird. Dang, dude. This might be one of the driest runs we've had in a while. A whole hour. There's got to be more shinies up, like, on the roof or something. I'll do a quick lap. Admittedly, we haven't been going for a full hour straight. Kind of like you. The hell is that supposed to mean? What are you trying to say? Trying to say something? I'll fight you. I know where you live. No? I do too. You also know where you live? Congrats. I'm glad that you know where you live. You goober. Look, it's a bra. Yeah, no shinies up here either. That's kind of nutty. Oh, wait, I heard a thing. Is it Electrike? Yeah, it's Electrike. Stop it. Cut it out. Leave me alone. It's like the Kira meme. No, stop. Leave me alone. Oh, you know where I live. Do you? Do you know where I live? Dox my address right now. I don't believe you. Hey, hold on now. What are you doing, man? You're doxing yourself, too. You goober. Mods, I need you to delete that comment, please. Get this guy banned. Mute this person. Pointing and laughing, you're messed up. That's dirty. Damn, I'm tired. I think I'll go until midnight. It's another hour and 15 minutes. We'll see how that goes. Aw, thanks. I appreciate that, even if you spent my money to send it. You're just paying TikTok at that point.
You get a cent out of it.
You're funny.
I'm trying to level up like your fan.
Try to level up what?
Like your fan. You get points.
Level up your what?
Your fan club.
Oh, my fan club? That's cute. I have no idea what that is. Do you have to send gifts to do that?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
It gives you little things to do, like comment or like.
Alright, chat. I'll give a shiny Pokemon to the first person to tell me where this music is from. This song that is playing currently on stream. If you can tell me where that song is from, you get a shiny Pokemon. Obviously, it's from Pokemon. Where in the Pokemon universe is it from? It's a location. Roll my eyes at you all I want. I'm surprised we've only gotten one shiny Alpha Ampharos. I really thought that we would have hit more by now. Hey, try to change your gear for me. Change the gear on your Mankey. I don't play Pokemon, I can't guess the music. How? You do it by going exclamation mark, you type in Mankey, and then you type regular. You can get the hat back. The hat is pretty much yours forever now. I'm gonna move this. It's bothering me. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. I think it does at least. There you go. And now if you want it back, you just go exclamation mark Mankey Ash. Oh, you missed? Do it now. Oh, it's gone. Let me see. I'll put a couple more in there for you to try and catch. There you go. Give that a shot. I bet you can't get all of them. I bet you can't get all of them. If you want to move your character, you can type left or exclamation mark left, and then however much of like a percentage of the map you want to move. So if you want to move like 20% of the map to the left, you would type in exclamation mark left 20. If you want to do a full lap where you run across the map, bounce off, run across the map, and then like end up back where you were on the other side, you would type in exclamation mark left 100. Oh, dude, they're all gonna pop here soon, man. Better hurry up. Hey, that was a good one. You got 20 that time. You're running out, though. Oh, they're starting to disappear. You already messed up. Dang, too slow. You're too slow. Can you see your avatar okay? Does your avatar look too small on your screen? Kind of, yeah. Like, I don't think you can read the chat on it at all, can you? Like, when you say something on here, you can't read what your main key is saying. Because it also has a little thing pop up when it speaks. It's hard to see the username or chat, yeah. It's just because I have to make it so small whenever I'm using the clock app. Oh, hello. Look at that. We got a pink Ampharos.
Are you getting it?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get it. What do you mean, am I getting it? Am I getting it? This guy. This guy asking me if I'm gonna get it. I need... Are you gonna attack me? What the hell? All right. Turn around. Turn around. There we go. Alright, where's that Metacham? You almost blew my cover, you fool. Hey, what's going on, Cole? I don't know if you saw, but we just caught a an alpha shiny Ampharos. That's our second alpha shiny Ampharos. How to put the hat on again? You go exclamation mark avatar, or I'm sorry, exclamation mark Mankey Ash. We got an extra one of these, an extra one of these, and an extra one of these. Now, if we could just get a alpha shiny Froakie, that would be even better. You can do exclamation mark fart. That one's funny. You can also do exclamation mark bomb. That one drops a little bomb, but it costs you, let's say it's like 5 currency. You build up currency by watching the stream or collecting the stars or winning games. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of shinies just from here. I actually traded one of them away earlier. But like we've these ones from up here don't count. All these ones, except for this Bunnelby and this Venipede technically. But I'm holding on to those. But yeah, these ones down here. And this entire page. So what happens when you sit here and you reset in the same spot over and over again trying to get a shiny alpha Froakie? Do I have the charm? I do have the charm. I have quite a bit of charm, in fact. You can ask my wife. That was kind of cringe. I'm sorry you had to listen to that. Please don't scroll away. He said, mwah. Hey, you got your hat back on. Let's see. What other commands are there? You can do the dance command. Have you done the dance command? Or, oh, do the sit. Do sit command. Do exclamation mark sit. I still haven't beaten the game. Yeah, see, look, you go back into your little Pokeball. Isn't that cute? And then you do exclamation mark stand or exclamation mark jump to get out of it. Still haven't beaten the game. Hey, that's all right. I just beat Starmie. Working all week set me back a ton. Yep. I took time off for it. There's another Shalpha Froakie. I heard the Flaffy over here, and I thought that it was the Shalpha Froakie for a second. God, I have so many shiny Flappies now. I was off for fall break when it came out. I took off some time. So I normally have Saturdays and Sundays off. But I took off some time specifically for when the game was releasing. Because I wanted to be able to play it on day one. I've gotten 2 random shinies while playing though, Weedle and Bellsprout. Try exclamation mark attack. Is it not working for you? Exclamation mark attack, and then you type in my username. So exclamation mark attack Grimsley. No, it doesn't. I don't think it's case sensitive. Pretty sure it's not case sensitive. Yep, we're using the shiny charm. Shiny charm to get a shiny Shalpha Froakie. Hey, you're a Jigglypuff. That's cute. Avatar Decidueye? Dude, Decidueye is dope. Is the command working for you, hun? No, it's not letting you do exclamation mark attack Grimsley? Let me see. Bring it here. Let me try. I want to see what it says. It might be something on my settings that I can change. I'm not sure.
You can see my messages, all the variations I put. Is it because I'm wearing my hat?
No, I think it's something on TikTok's end because it's not popping up in the chat at all. Yeah, Clock app is blocking you somehow. That's a bummer. I'm sorry. I'll see if I can do something with my settings and change it. Because it might be because it wasn't doing that when I was doing the original. When I was doing it on like TikTok live stream. Guess your favorite mega. Are we gonna do 20 question style, or you want me to just like start throwing megas out there and see how it goes? Kind of narrow it down with different questions. $20 questions. All right. Is your favorite mega evolution from generations 1, 2, or 3? Okay. Is your favorite mega Pokemon from generations 1 or 2? Okay. Let's see, that's 2 questions. I'm gonna trust you to keep track of the questions. All right. Was your Mega Evolution introduced in Legend ZA? Okay. Let's see. Let me I need to remember what all the megas are. Let's see. So it could be Meganium for Alligator, Starmie, the Flavel, Victory Bell. No, those guys weren't. I gotta remember which ones got introduced this generation and which ones didn't. Skarmory. Okay. Is your favorite Mega Evolution a flying type? Hold on now, Kevin. If we start asking questions and narrowing it down that way, we gotta narrow it down strategically. We gotta use questions to narrow it down further than just 1 or 2 at a time. Okay, so it's not a flying type, so that eliminates Skarmory and Dragonite. Is your favorite Mega Evolution a starter Pokemon? What are we up to? Is that 6? I want to say that's 6 or something. No? Okay. Let's see. It's not you. It could be you. It could be you. Actually, no, you're a flying type, so it's not you either.
What the hell is that?
What was what? Cliff Label?
Why does it look like that?
It's a flying type. It's a fairy and flying type.
What's that thing on its head?
It's a hat. It's like a little bonnet or something. I don't know. So right now we have Starmie. We have Victory Bell. Not Dragalge. That's Gen 4. Gen 5, Gen 6. Not a starter. Yeah, so we're down to Starmie and Victory Bell right now. Is it a, we'll say, is it a grass type? Is your favorite Mega Evolution a grass type? No? Is your favorite Mega Evolution Starmie? See if I narrowed down my answer correctly. Hell yeah, dude. Starmie was my favorite Mega Evolution to fight. I loved it so much. When he started... So I didn't know... So I knew what his design was going to be just because I saw the memes and I got spoiled. And I was really upset, but I didn't know how he was going to move. So when the battle started and he started sprinting at me like the cop from what's it called? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Just full-blown sprinting. I was dying. I was laughing so hard. I had to stop the fight because I couldn't stop laughing. I wonder. Let me check something. Second favorite was Victory Bell. Oh, okay, so I did a good job at narrowing it down. My favorite Mega Pokemon? I don't know if I have a favorite Mega Pokemon. Because a lot of my favorites are Pokemon that are like already my favorites, like Gyarados and Greninja, but I like them more in their base form than I do their Mega. Let me see. Also, this Mega Dex doesn't cover all of them either. It doesn't cover any of the Generation 3 starters. Let's see. Gengar's really cool. I think I like Gengar more than his regular. What's up, playa? How you doing, Soul? Lucario's cool. I think my favorite Mega Evolution is Mega Charizard Y. I think he is my favorite. I would like to experiment with Mega Froakie, though. I think not Mega Froakie, excuse me. What's his name? Process is my favorite from the new ones, especially after playing with her. Yeah, no, dude. Process looks so cool. I saw Mega Process and I was like, wait a second. They actually tried hard on this one. This one goes like, this one looks so good. The other ones looked all kind of goofy in a way. What's my favorite new Mega? Probably Scrafty. I think Mega Scrafty looks really cool. He's a little edgy. I would have used him in my playthrough if Naveen wasn't using one. I don't like to double up on like signature Pokemon if like a character is using one, just because it what's it called? It makes them feel like less important, I guess, if like the main character has it as their ace. So I tried to avoid having Scrafty on my team, but I think he looks so cool. I think his Mega is so cool. Let's see. What other Megas do I like? I really like Mega Blaziken. I think Mega Blaziken looks really cool too. Favorite Mega is either Absol or Banette. My favorite new Mega is Scolipede. I like Mega Scolipede from like a mechanical standpoint. I think he was designed really well from a mechanical standpoint, but his design is a little funky to me. At first, I thought he was a poison and steel type, but I'm pretty sure he's just a poison and bug, right? Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Yeah, he's still just poison and bug. Its deadly venom gives off a faint glow. The venom affects Scolipede's mind, honing its viciousness. That's cool. Blaziken is my all-time favorite Pokemon. Decidueye is a close second. One of the Megas I think is really funny is Mega Dragalge. It spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild. The liquid is deadly poison to everything other than itself. His poison causes cancer. Like, what? What were they thinking? That's such a funny thing to add in. The Cancer Seahorse. Go! Use Cancer Ray! It's just wild. Such a wild thing to have in a Pokemon game. Neo Armored Bug, give me Cyberpunk vibes. Dude, Cyberpunk was such a great game. I loved it. Hey, Soul, thanks for the pumpkin. Speaking of pumpkins, I plan on cosplaying on Friday for Friday's stream. I have a Spider-Man costume, a Spider-Punk costume specifically, from the Spider-Man video game Spider-Punk, not the movie Spider-Punk. But I have that to cosplay, and I'm going to be dressed up as him for Halloween night, especially since I won't be able to give out candy to trick-or-treaters because I'll be at work. I would like to dress up. You can dress up as well if you would like to dress up with me, hun. Pico has a Spider-Gwen outfit to match my Spider-Punk outfit. We have matching shoes, matching Converse and everything. Halloween stream. Halloween stream indeed. There's actually some really cool stream avatars that are meant specifically for Halloween. So, like, if I go... Actually, I can't do it here. I have to do it on the actual thing. Where am I at? Over here. Exclamation mark. Avatar. Bulbasaur. Oh, it didn't change me. Bulbasaur. And then I go... Pumpkin? There we go. Look! Bulbasaur is purple and he has a little pumpkin on his back. I think that's so cute. I think it's so fitting. Dude, yes, we can have Lady dressed up in her Spider-Man costume also. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd have a lot of fun with that. Just have to stitch her outfit to her. Yeah. If you want to take care of that tomorrow, that'd be really helpful. I gotta fix my eye that broke. I was planning on using some green stuff and then just spray painting it. I would get some like painter's tape and cover it up that way. Oh, hey, Ampharos came back. Ouch. Pico is Grimsley's wife, yes. That is my lovely wife. She's sitting on the couch behind me right now, actually. She's just out of camera. Did you catch the shiny Ampharos? I did catch the shiny Ampharos. I have 2 of them now. I got this one. And I got this one. That one's a quiet nature. This one is a mild nature. Actually, let's see which one has better IVs, because that's probably more important. You are hiding on the couch. That one has 3 with very good special attack. This one has 3 with best special attack. In the darkness. Aren't you edgy? Alright, I'm changing my thing back. I want to go back to being a Froakie. Froakie. Regular. There we go. Alright. Back to resetting. I could put the hat on after I changed. Yeah, you can't put the hat on Sandile. Only Mankey has it. Mankey and Pikachu both have hats. And then who else has hats? There's another one. He likes it. Oh, sorry for flirting with your husband. Oh, no, it's fine. I do like it. It's true. I didn't see that message. I flirt with my coworkers a lot, too. Most of my friends. I usually do it in front of my wife. She understands. It's a guy thing. Should I do another lap? I haven't done a lap in a minute. I think I'll go through the night and then I'll do a lap. A lap through Area 5. Yeah, I agree. We were planning on doing a double date last weekend, but we were gonna go out to Pensacola for this like fair that they had in town. But there was a massive thunderstorm going through there. They had like tornado warnings and everything in the area. And so we ended up not going. So I think we might try and do something this weekend. Maybe. We'll try and meet up with that same couple. I do also want to go to Best Buy and Windows shop for some new cameras. Because I don't like my webcam. My webcam only does 30 FPS, and I want it to go up to 60. So I was thinking of investing into like an actual camera that I could do for long form media on Red App. See if I can get something for that. However, I got to be careful with what I spend because technically the government doesn't want to pay me. Hey, 606. Metacham. Flappy over here hasn't respawned yet. Patrick Batten. Is that Cole? No, I don't know who Patrick Batten is. Did we have someone named Patrick Patton talk earlier? I don't see anything. 602 likes would have been cool, yeah. Oh, did I tell you they put me on a new jet? I'm not on a. I'm on a 184 now. That's my new jet number. It's kind of lame. However, 184 is really old and it's going to a museum soon. And so I'm thinking, or I'm hoping what they'll do is that they'll take the jet to the museum and they won't take my name off of it. So that way I can have my name on an F-15 in a museum. Because once it goes there, they're probably never going to touch it again. It's probably just going to sit out there. And they'll occasionally wash the dust off of it every once in a while, but that'll be the extent of it. But I think it would be really cool to have my name in a museum. Put a small watermark, yeah. Yeah, it would be sick. I just feel like I kind of don't deserve it because, like, I've only been here for, what, 2 months, 3 months? So I don't really deserve to have my name on that jet, especially when it goes to the museum in a few months. Because there are people that have been on that jet a lot longer than me, and I just bumped them off because of, you know, seniority. But it would still be pretty cool. Plus, I'm still partial to my last jet. I don't think any jet will ever be on Eglin or somewhere else. No, the museum's here in Eglin. The museum is right outside the base. You actually have to go there if you want to get sponsored onto the base. It's weird. Like when I couldn't find my CAC, I had to go over there and get my CAC is an acronym. It stands for Common Access Card. But I had to go there and get like a piece of paper saying that I was allowed to get back on base with it. Hopefully Clock App doesn't smack my booty for that. It's by the highway? Yeah, it's by the highway. You can see it when we drive by. We've passed by it before on the way to base. Very confused by CAC. Yeah, no, it's an acronym. It's just Common Access Card. It's it's a card that says you're allowed on military bases. Anyone can technically get a Common Access Card. They just have to be a spouse, so they have to have a job that allows them to go on base. So, like, even if you're not military, you can get a job at, like, the BX on base at, like, a Starbucks or something, right? And then they get a civilian Common Access Card. That's all it is. It's just a thing saying that you're allowed to be there. That you've had a background check done and you don't have any felonies or anything. That's all it is. The BX, they haven't contacted you back? Just show up and start working there. If you just show up there and you start working there, and then, like, after a week or two, you're like, hey, I haven't been paid. Can you help me figure out what's wrong with my, like, pay stubs since the money's not coming through? And then they're like, here, we'll just set it up for you right now. That's how one of my coworkers got their job at Popeyes. That was a legit thing that someone did. And Phoebe was just like, okay, I guess he works here now. You say that's not how it works, but that's totally how it works. No, not on base. I was at my old Popeyes before I joined the Air Force. You have to go through the HR on base. No, you don't. False news. That's wrong. I don't think you know what you're talking about. Gotcha, I know a few people who work at Fort Irwin, California. I'm not that far from there. I'm not sure I'm familiar with Fort Irwin. Is that a Air Force base? Doesn't sound like one that I'm familiar with. If I had to assume, I'd say it's probably an Army base. That's my guess. Sounds like an Army base. I'm gonna Google it. Oh, I was right. Army National Guard. Dang, I'm good. Sounds about right. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I think it's biggest training base. That's cool. I think ours is the biggest testing base. I'm pretty sure Eglin is the biggest testing base. I wouldn't quote me on that, but it's definitely one of the larger testing bases. Because we get contracted out by like, we have this really cool like hangar here where it's like the largest thermal controlled room in like the country. I missed some of what I said because you got a call. Oh, that's fine. I didn't say anything important. I was just yapping. But like we have this big hangar on base. I'm pretty sure you can Google it. But it does this thing where you can control the thermal temperatures inside of this hangar, and it's large enough that you can like drive a car in circles and like do laps in it. But we can drop it down to like negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit or something. And so what car companies will do is they'll rent out that building, and then they'll bring their test vehicles, like their prototypes out, and then they'll test drive the car in those conditions, just doing laps. And I think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool thing. Also, obviously, we got EOD, like any other Air Force base. We have people who go out and they like to blow stuff up and test out different bombs and stuff, different explosives. And it's not always bombs. Sometimes it's like the ejection rocket that fires the pilots out of the seats, stuff like that. I should take you. I don't know if I have permission to go in there. I can take you onto the flight line though, and I can show you some 16s, some 15s, a C-130 if one happens to be parked there for whatever reason. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw this guy had an RC F-16, and I thought that was really cool. Like, it was a fully functional, well, I say fully functional, it's not gonna like shoot anything, but it's like an RC flying jet. He was like holding it by the wing and like revving it up and then like watching it like try to take off, and then he let it go and it flew. No, they have a bunch of planes here. We also got some Eurofighters as well. They look really funky. Eglin also doubles as a civilian base, so we'll get like Ryanair, Delta, Southwest. They'll all come through and they'll land and then they'll take off for anyone who's coming to Fort Walton. I'm gonna do a lap and see if we get any new shinies. Nope, not here. I know Eglin has some cool stuff. It's kind of cool. I mean, of my first job was standing and prepping airplanes for painting. It was horrible. We got another. We're just gonna do a quick ball. Nice. But the planes are cool. The planes are cool. A lot of jobs that have to deal with planes kind of suck, but it's really cool to be able to brag about a job that you really enjoy. I bet that took forever. Dude, so the people who paint the jets here are called Corrosion. And, like, their job is low-key... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was pressing B instead of A to try and fly. But, they get almost... they get exposed to almost worse chemicals than I do. Because they're constantly having to worry about inhaling, like, metal shavings, because they have to, like... sand down the like gouges and stuff, and they have to paint, and like paint is obviously super bad for your lungs. I press it half the time, it doesn't make sense. Did Lucas say something else? Did I miss something that Lucas said? I press and half the time it doesn't take. Oh, you're talking about the Rotom Glide, yeah. It was horrible, but the planes were cool. It took forever. Yeah. Yeah, it only hits whenever it feels like it. It feels like... Let's see. Nothing there. Let's see if we got that shiny Froakie yet. Anything? Nope. Nope. Am I still getting jumped? Leave me alone, man. Get away from me. Yeah, I had to wear a respirator the whole time. Yep. I've only had to wear a respirator once, and it was when I got pneumonia earlier this year. And it sucked because they were like, yeah, you have to sleep with this thing on. I'm like, ah, goody. Lovely. And it sucked, too, because the bed was, like, super stiff, so I was not comfortable at all. And they left the, like, IV in my arm. And, like, even though it's not a needle, it's basically like a plastic tube that gets stuck in your arm. And so you can't bend your arm all the way just because it feels really uncomfortable. And then, like, you have the thing covering your face, and, like, you can feel yourself breathing in it. Like, the condensation from it makes your, like, mouth feel like it's sweating. It's just gross. You feel gross, and they're like, all right, see you in the morning. And then you're expected to sleep. And so I just laid there for, like, 8 hours trying to sleep, and then I can't. And then after that, they come in. I finally fall asleep at, like, 6 a.m., and then 7 a.m. they walk in with breakfast and wake my ass up. Oh, dude, I was so mad. Any tips for getting a shiny Litwig? Okay, so my biggest tip for getting a shiny Litwig, right? So they're in the sewers, obviously, and there's no way to fast travel in the sewers, and there's obviously no benches in the sewers. So the best way to do it, right, is you're gonna pick. This works with any Pokemon, right? As long as you're not in a battle, you're gonna see the Pokemon, and you're gonna knock it out, right? Then you wait. And you sit here and you stare at that same spot until that you're going to start a timer, and you're going to stare at that same spot until that Pokemon spawns. Then you're going to knock it out again. And then right before it spawned, because you were keeping track of it with that timer, right? You're going to save your game. And then you're going to restart your game after the Pokemon respawns in. So right now we'd be sitting here, I'd have a timer going, let's say it goes for like 3 minutes, right? Okay, cool. So I knock out the Phalanx again, and now I'm going to wait for 2 minutes and 57 seconds, and then I'm going to save my game. And then, at that point, it's hard set that the Phalanx will spawn in 3 seconds. So then I just turn off and I hard reset my game, or every single time. And then that'll make it so that you're only waiting 3 seconds between each spawn. That's the best way to do it that I've seen other people do it. Super tedious, but it's not as bad, especially if you have the shiny charm. Does each Pokemon have a different spawn time? Yes. Some Pokemon will have longer spawn times than other. It seems like the average is 3 minutes, though. I believe alphas specifically have a harder spawn time. You will know that you did it right if you boot up the game and the Pokemon has not spawned yet, and then they spawn a few seconds later. It probably shouldn't be that bad, even without the shiny charm. It'll just take longer, that's all. I believe you could probably... do you have a Switch 1 or Switch 2? Switch 2, it's obviously going to be better because it's less loading times for the games. You can fast travel, but not near the Litwig. Yep, I gotta go by. Oh, I like this plan. Bye, Pico. I say that as she's just walking into the bedroom. If you want a better explanation on what I just described, I would go and check out Austin John Plays. Austin John Plays has a video where he details all the different ways of shiny hunting, and he goes into better detail on that specifically, on that version of shiny hunting specifically. All right. Everyone say hello to my co-star. This is Lady. Say hello to the lovely people. Hi. I have a nice small collection of shinies so far. You got 4 rabbits? I used to have 2 rabbits. They were awful. I loved... we got them from... I want to say a friend. It was more of an associate. They were PCSing, so they were moving to a different base, and they weren't able to take the rabbits with them because it was going to cost too much. And so we took over care for them, and they were so naughty. They chewed up everything. They had such bad attitudes. Whenever they would, like, chew something up and I would take it from them, they would sit there and they would And then they would stomp their feet whenever they got angry. I was like, oh my god, dude. Hi, lady, my forehead. Say hi. I think the hallway that leads to the Litwick and the sewers you can run back and forth to. That is also an option. You can run back and forth to spawn the Litwicks back and forth. Pokemon despawn at a range of 80, and then they spawn in at a range of 50. So you just have to do a 30-meter pacer test back and forth to get them to spawn a bunch of times. Yeah, temper tantrums. Oh, man. They made me so mad. Those rabbits made me so mad. They chewed up so many wires. I don't know how they didn't electrocute themselves. We just could not leave them alone. And even when we didn't leave them alone, they would still get into things that they weren't supposed to. We ended up having to get rid of them. We found a better home. It was like a little foster thing. And we like specified that the two rabbits had to be together because they imprinted on one another. I just forced cuddles. My Flemish giant against her will. Yep. I do the same thing with my dog. Can I help you? You're staring at me. You're also drooling. Why are you drooling? You just drink water? Your face is wet. Put your bed, please.
Oh, do you want me to take her?
Put your bed, please. Do you want to take her? You don't have to. Two of my 4 bad Easter gifts gone wrong. Oh, bad Easter gifts gone wrong. Yeah, that checks out. Getting gifted a rabbit on Easter is kind of funny, though. So I guess I rescued them. Was told they were going to release in the woods. Oof. Like pets? Like they were pets before? That's never good. Shouldn't release pets into the woods, especially if they've been dependent on you for food their entire life. One is all white. Yeah. It's a good thing that you picked them up, though. It makes me mad when people do that. Yeah, same. The lady that we found was super nice. Apparently she owned, like, a massive, like, group of rabbits. She had, like, 20 of them. And she was kind of like a... I want to say dispensary, but that sounds like the wrong word. She helped people find homes for their rabbits. Oh, no, that's a terrible story. That's a horror story. We'll save that for Halloween. That's that is the rabbit story that we don't want to tell. That was a traumatic moment for me and my wife. Yeah. I had 2 hamsters that were supposed to be girls. Then on Easter I had 10 hamsters. Yeah, that happens. Hamsters always have a wild, what's it called? They always have wild stories for when they die. You never hear of, like, a hamster dying of old age peacefully. It's always like, yeah, my hamster got sucked up in the vacuum. Or, yeah, my hamster climbed up the, I don't know, the spigot and, freaking got onto the roof somehow and then tried to fly. I don't know. Hamsters never have a peaceful story. They're just adventurers. One of mine looked like a zombie at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I won't like sad horror bunny stories. I cry too easy. Yeah. This one was... It was pretty bad. It was something... It was quite literally something out of a horror movie. In retrospect, it's a little funny. But in the moment, we both just sat in silence because we were driving on our way home when we saw it. And it was just... We just drove the rest of the way in silence. No music, no conversation, just utter trauma. My dad took the ham cage from my bedroom and put it in the garage. I was in college and he said probably ran out of text. I hate that Clock app does that. Makes it so that you don't have enough room to type. We didn't get a single shiny Froakie so far. Haven't seen a single one. Ham was loose in the garage and he had a rat traps. Luckily he came back to his cage. Ooh, rat traps with hamsters? Were they the... I'm guessing they were the lethal kind. Or with the little snap. We used to have mouse traps at my old house, but they were... Oh, the rat trap was before the ham? Yeah. We used to have mouse traps, but the way it would work is that there would be like a little box and then they would be placed like this. And so when they walked in, the door would open up for them, but then it would close back down. They wouldn't be able to get back out. So it was a safe way to trap them, and it wouldn't hurt anything. And then we just let them out. Hello, pup. That's my face. That's my face you're licking. Can I help you? You smell like Fritos. Here, come say something into the mic. Give the chat your words of wisdom. You guys want to see me rage bait my dog? Hey, sit down. Go back to your bed. My first shiny in ZA was a Baneri. And rabbit number 3 for me, I named Baneri. Oh, I see. You named your real life rabbit Baneri. Hey, sit down. Go to your bed. This is the opposite of sitting. You see how well trained she is? Sit. Can you believe her? Spin. What are you doing? Spin. It's because I don't have a treat. Here, check this out. She's kind of dumb. Spin. This is a battery, for the record. Just a battery. Don't lick it.
That's fucked up.
But she's like a live scarf. She is like a live scarf. I'll give you a treat later. Or, you know, you could eat the one that I gave you earlier. That's also an option. The one that's been sitting here that you don't want to finish. Wow. Bomp, bomp. Bomp, bomp. Bomp, bomp, bomp. Whoop. Sorry, I like picking on my dog. I bully her a little too much sometimes. My first shiny in ZA was an Ariados. Quite literally, I had no idea where it was. I was running down the road, and I hear the shiny sound pop off, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Because I wasn't in a wild area. I was like, what could possibly be spawning? Is it this Pidgey? Is it this Trubbish? No. It was an Ariados, and it was underground. And I spent a good, like, 30 minutes trying to find it because it was underground, and I couldn't figure out where the shiny sound was coming from. Learning the shining sound? What do you mean? You're not shiny. I swear I had a shiny on a roof and couldn't figure out what was shiny. Yeah. It's a good thing that they made it so that way they don't despawn. I just need... This from spamming the Zone 3 tower? Yeah, the Zone 3 tower is nice. It's really good for early game shinies. Have you guys beaten the game already? Or, no, I don't think... I think Cole said he hasn't beaten the game yet. Never mind. I was going to discuss a spoiler. Shiny Pumpkaboo's dope, especially for Halloween. Not even close? Yeah, okay. I'll avoid the spoiler then. It's not a major spoiler, but I don't like spoiling things in the story. Alright. Area 6. Give me a shiny Froakie. Give me a shiny Alpha Froakie. There's an Alpha Froakie. It's not shiny. We're gonna get it. We're getting it tonight. We're gonna get it within the next 15 minutes because that's when I have to go to bed. You don't mind spoilers? It's not a big spoiler. It's just like there's this one Pokemon that spawns here at this one time in the story. She's back. She wants to lick more batteries. She craves the citric acid. Or no, not citric acid. What kind of acid do batteries have? Battery acid? What are you staring at? What are you looking at? Spicy batteries, yeah. You want to go back to your bed?
Who wants to go back to me?
Are you trying to get down? You want me to let you down? Yeah, she's wagging her tail now. She knows what I mean. Here, go on, get down. Don't step on my cord. Get down. Go on. Get down. Go on. Get out of here. Get out before my chair runs you over. There you go. Yeah, I'll play with her before bed. We'll get her tired. We're getting her spaded here soon. Just because dachshunds tend to get like urinary infections as they get older, which can be really life-threatening. And getting her spaded will help with that in the long run. So we're getting her spaded, and the doctor was like, yeah, you'll have to keep her calm for like 2 weeks. You won't be able to roughhouse or like get her like overly excited because it might break open the stitches. And like me and my dog, that's like our favorite form of affection, is just roughhousing together. So I'm gonna have to cut back on that, I guess. I'm not looking forward to it. Good luck with that. She is so long, not tall. She'll need helicopter services. Yeah, exactly. Helicopter, helicopter. I saw this really funny edit someone did where it was Gibble. I think it started with Gibble, and he's like, nice. And then Foy Coco walks up to him and he goes, what you looking at? Helicopter. Nice. And then Trap Inch walks up and he's like, what you looking at? Helicopter. And it's all three of them. Nice. And like it just kept going like that. And then at the very end, the helicopter they were looking at was just a Lugia spinning in circles. And I was like, what the hell? What am I watching? It was one of those things that you watch at like 3 o'clock in the morning and you think it's a lot funnier than it is. And then you try to like watch it the next day and you're like, why did I think this was so funny? Because like I was dying at it for like a good probably 20 seconds. I was trying not to wake anyone up. Oh, we got a Metacham.
Is that what that noise was?
Yeah, that was me laughing. We got another Metacham. Oh, barf, dude. So tired of these guys. Bonk. Oh. There we go. Oh, man. I need this shiny Shalpha Froakie to just pop up already. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I was autopiloting my buttons. Pressed the wrong one. Ugh. Part of me was tempted to make a the South Park sound after I got the shiny charm. It was like, what do we do now? What do you mean? Now we can play the game. And it's just me resetting over and over and over again. I just found the side quest for the supersized pumpkin boot. Yeah, I got that one. I got that one too. I really liked the fact that it specified that you can't use an alpha. It made you actually go out and look for one. I heard that you can actually get alphas of each size. So you can have an alpha small pumpkaboo, an alpha medium pumpkaboo, an alpha large pumpkaboo, and then an alpha extra large pumpkaboo. So it's just like, there's like, let's see, there's 4 sizes for each one. That's 16 different sizes of pumpkaboos that you have to collect now. Yeah, the Pokemon Go mechanics. Yep. Oh, shoot. Damn, sorry, it's getting late. It's like, it's almost midnight. We're 10 minutes away from midnight right now. Ugh. No alphas in Pogo, but you can have XL and extra small of all the sizes. Yep. Yep. I was honestly kind of surprised that they added Dynamax to Pokemon Go. They did that, like, what, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? But you're on my lunch, yeah. On your lunch. One thing I really like about this new job that I got, I say new job, but like this new base that I'm at, is how much more relaxed it is compared to my last job. Because at my last job, we would, I don't know, if we needed to eat, we would eat outside. We would take our food, we would take our lunch outside with us, and we would sit underneath the wing of the plane. And it's London, or it's Lakenheath, so it's in the UK. It's always raining over there for whatever reason. And so, like, it would just be pouring down. You'd be sitting under your wing trying to find a dry spot to eat your sandwich. And, like, that was your lunch. That was how you spent getting your food. And here, it's like, you have so much free time. Like, I go inside, I eat my food, and then I rush back out because that's what I'm used to. I'm like, okay, I've been inside too long. I have to go find something to do. And then they're like, dude, where are you going? What are you doing? Go sit back down. Finish your food, man. Relax a little bit. I just work through my shift and play ZA till I leave as my lunch. That's fair. Yeah. I do wish that I could take my Switch with me to work. The biggest problem with that is I don't really trust my coworkers, first off. Nothing against them. It's mostly other shops, because I trust most of like the people in my immediate work area. But like there's my shop, which is like the APG, they're the mechanics, they're the people who go around and we like diagnose the jet with like different problems. And then you have like your E&E people who are like electronics, and then you have your avionics people, and they are like the people who works with the software. And then there's the engines people, and they like specialize in the engines. And like I don't know any of those people. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they have just as much access to the break room as anyone else. And so like I don't want to go out and have my Switch 2 sitting in the break room, because I don't have anywhere else to put it, you know? It's not like I have a locker I can put it in. But I work at a school after hours, so not many people around. Oh, that's perfect. That's like the perfect place to do it. Yeah. But otherwise, I would play at work. I definitely have a lot of free time. Like today, I sat, like, I went to work. They put me on a forms thing, so I have to go through like the forms documentation of the jet and make sure that everything on there is good. I go through and I'm flipping through and I'm making sure that whatever was done on the jet is annotated in the forms. Then whatever's done in the forms is annotated on the computer, so that way everything is communicating and everything is accurate. I knocked that out in like 20 minutes. And then after that, I had nothing to do. The jets had already gone up. I had to wait for them to come back down, and they didn't come down until 3 hours into my shift. So I just sat there and I scrolled through TikTok for 3 hours because it was a slow day. Nothing was broken. There's nothing pressing for us to run off and fix. Then after that, jets came down, and then the people who caught the jets, I helped them by servicing up the jets and getting them preprints so that way they could annotate their forms and make their forms look pretty and clean for when it needs to fly tomorrow. And then after that, we just sat there for another hour and a half, and we waited for stuff to do. And then eventually they were like, hey man, you're good to go home. And I'm like, oh sweet, dude, that's like 3 days in a row I've gotten to go home early. And it's just, it's nice. It's just, I wish that I had something to do while I was there, but they're so strict about what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do, because they still want you to look like you're busy. They want you to pretend like you have something to do. even when you don't. It's just annoying. It's one of the parts of the Air Force that I'm not a big fan of. Well, yeah, that's all it is. Oh, jeez. Jibby June. It says Jibby joined, but I didn't see Jibby say anything. Yeah, it's nice I got to leave early. I'm not complaining about leaving early. It's just like, at my last job, we didn't get to do that at all. My last job, if we had nothing to do, we would sit there. And then like our 8-hour mark would hit, and we would sit there some more because no one told us to go home, and we're not allowed to leave until someone tells us to go home. And so like our 9-hour mark would come around, and we'd be like, hey, can we leave? And then they'd get mad because we're asking to go home because there's nothing for us to do. And we've been doing nothing for like the last 3 hours. And like, I don't care if I have to work 9-hour shifts, if we're busy. And like, because I know that most of the time when we turn over mids, we only have like 5 people on mids, so they're not going to have time to do everything if something is like super broken. And so if I have to stay late and help them fix stuff, awesome, that's fine. But if I'm sitting here doing nothing and I don't get to go home, I'm a little pissed. I'm like, why am I wasting my time here? I could be at home doing what I want to do, but I'm stuck here watching TikTok, you know, just scrolling through, doom scrolling. You expect a comment right off of joining? That's wild. Oh, no. It wasn't that I was expecting you to comment. It's just I saw your stream avatar pop up. And typically they only pop up when someone says something, so I was worried that you said something and I'd missed it. Especially when you have one viewer. Oh, no, that wasn't what I was trying to say at all. I was worried because I'm using Stream Ninja, which is a software that combines multiple streams into one chat. And sometimes things fall through the cracks because Stream Ninja has a filter on it. So if people say certain things, sometimes they get misinterpreted as like a bot. Or it's like a command. So like someone put in their trade code earlier and it didn't pop up on my Stream Ninja, so I had no idea what they were saying. And so I had to go and pull up my my live stream monitor for like Clock app specifically, and then I could go through and I could read everyone's chat that way. Let's go. Glad the Jumbo Pumpkaboo has a different cry. It's easy to find. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. The way I did it was I just caught a large Pumpkaboo that I had from earlier, and I just compared it to the sizes until I found an XL. Maybe use another service then. Sounds like it's only hurting you. I mean, it's hard to find a multi-streaming chat that works well with Clock app because Clock app has some nasty software where they don't like other people interacting with them. It's hard enough to find ones that work well with it to begin with, and TikTok is not my primary source of streaming. It's not my primary demographic. It's just something I do on the side. Mostly because I like scrolling through Clock app. I've made a lot of friends who are also streamers, and it's nice having them in the chat every once in a while. You know what I want to test out, though? You know how there are so many different side quests that are like, give this trainer this Pokemon, or trade this trainer this Pokemon. I remember in Legends Arceus, you could give like that one dude a Wurmple, and if you gave him a shiny Wurmple, it would stay shiny. I want to see someone do that in Legends EA, where you give them a shiny version of whatever Pokemon they're asking for, and then you we'll see if it like stays shiny in the overworld the same way it did in Legends Arceus. I haven't seen anyone do that yet. It's a bit of a bummer because I already went through and finished all my side quests. We can have multiple chats and one monitor. Don't understand the use for it. It's easier to have everything condensed into one monitor because I don't want to be going through and looking at 3 different chats constantly because that's just cluttering up my screen when I could just have one long chat. Plus, it also makes it so that the chats pop up on screen. So that way someone from Purple app can talk to Red app through my monitor or through my screen, my like display. I mean, how many viewers total are we talking? Well, right now it's kind of slow, but every once in a while we get some people coming through. I think the most I've had is like 12 to 15 between all 3. So no use for it. Ooh, shiny Ampharos. This is the second shiny Ampharos in this session. So no use for it? I'd say there's still a use for it. It makes things easier on me, which I think is more than enough reason to have it. Even if it is a little buggy at times, worst case scenario, I just read people's comments manually through the monitor. And Stream Avatar picks up a lot of chats, and so if I do miss something, I'll see that an avatar pops up, and then I just go and I figure out who said it. I could see thousands, but under 20, you can't handle that. If I'm getting thousands of chats already, I probably wouldn't even have a stream going up. I would probably have only specific, like, premium people talking in the chat. But this, it makes it feel like everyone is a premium chat member because the chat rooms are so small. Like, if I get to a point where I'm having, like, maybe 200 people in chat, I'll probably make it so that way only, like, certain messages get highlighted and then pop up on the display. But right now, it's not that big of a deal. And plus, I'd say about 90% of the messages make their way through. Yeah, exactly. It is midnight, though. I have to get off. Crap. But it blocks people on your already low viewership. I don't see the logic. It doesn't really block them. It just means that I need to keep a closer eye on chat. And if someone says something, I have to go and actually follow through and make sure that I don't miss any comments. Or if someone says something and I know that I'm waiting for it, I can just look for it. But 90% of the time, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to do 10 more resets, like we always do. And then I'm going to do a route through Area 5 to see if we got any Electrikes or Venipedes, or God forbid another Pidgeotto. And then we're going to wrap up for the night. Plus, viewership isn't everything. I do this because it's fun. It's not like I'm trying to make a living off of this. But 10% of 10 people is strong. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not trying to make money off this. This isn't like supposed to be a professional stream. This is what I do as a hobby in my free time. I do it to talk to people and hang out. It's better than sitting here pressing the same buttons alone in my living room. Having someone to talk to is nice. And the Mabel quest. Hi, Pico. Welcome back. You hopped in right as we're about to end. Can we trade if I catch you something when I'm home? I need Slurpuff and Aromatisse. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. How long until you get home? Because I might be able to hop on right before I go to sleep. If it's within like an hour or two. I just hop off now because I got to shower, get ready for bed. Make my lunch for tomorrow morning, all that stuff. Alright, let's do our lap. See if we get anything. Damn, Alpha Venipede? That would have been a cool shiny. Just saying. 10 to 15 viewers is pretty good as a small streamer too, especially if they're returning viewers. I get your logic. Maybe 50%. Glad it helps you. I should be home in an hour. Yeah, sure. If you want to just message me on Clock app, and we can what's it called? We can try and see. Dude, another Venipede. Let's go. I can hop back on for just long enough to do the trade, and then I'll probably go to bed after that. Just send me a message on Clock app whenever you get on. Hopefully I don't get the shiny while I'm trying to trade with you, because I would like to get it on screen. I don't like having to fake my reactions. I'm done drawing for tonight. I'm excited to see what you drew. Nope, nothing else. Yeah. Electrek is regular. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's see if we got the Froakie. Ow. Rude. Nope, we didn't get the Froakie. Anything over here? No Flaffies. Nope. No Phalanx. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Well, that's it for today. You're not showing me. Why not? I'll just take your tablet when you're not looking. Oh, did you have to do battles for the charm? I did, yes. Where is it at? Yeah, here it is. Winning Pokemon battles. You need 1,000 wins total. It sucks. The way I did it, I have a video on it, but I used the ZA Royale, and I ran around in this area over here, and I got a bunch of battles that way. I was getting like 70 battles per night. I thought it was more fun than just going to what's it called? Restaurant Lana and doing the battles there. Restaurant Lana is faster. It is 100% faster. Do not let anyone tell you it's not. However, doing the Battle Royale, you already need to do the Battle Royale to promote through the storyline. You need to get 15 Challenger tickets in the post-game. Not going to tell you what for, because that's a spoiler. But if you're eventually going to need to get 15 Challenger tickets after you beat the game. And then once you do that, the story progresses into the next part, and you end up getting a pretty cool reward. Unfortunately, or I guess kind of fortunately, if you do 70 battles a night for the 15 battles, you're eventually going to make it way past 1,000. I only had to do 70 battles a night for like, I think I did for like 8 of them, because I already had like 500 battles by that point in the game. I had done all the side quests. I'd ran around the city doing other stuff. And so I already had like 500 battles, and then another 8 or 9 70 battles. It's like 7 times 8 is 56, something like that. Yeah, 56. But yeah, you just run around and you get 560 battles doing that, and then I was way over what I needed, so I could easily slow down towards the very end. Goddamn, I try to do the Royale, but I like exploring and alpha shiny hunting, and I get distracted. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fair. It's your game. Play it however you want. 100%. If you have a, what are they called? The super controllers, where you can like program it so it mashes A for you over and over and over again. You can use that and have it set up at Restaurant Lana. Throw in like a really high level Pokemon, have it learn extreme speed, and then just let it go to town. People will do that for 8 hours straight, and it does the entire thing for them. But if you reset the game after that, make sure you save before you do anything else, or like fast travel or something, so it auto saves. Because there are people who have like done the 8-hour thing where they let their controller just run for 8 hours, and then they reset their game for whatever reason. They lose all their progress and they have to do it over again. Turbo controller, that's what they're called. If you have a turbo controller, you can do that. I did it all by hand, obviously, because I did it with this method, because it was less mind-numbing, and I got to make a video out of it. Do you have an extra Rocky helmet? I do not have an extra Rocky helmet, but I can get one. You need me to trade it to you? Yeah. So you can get held items from Rancine Construction right here. You can walk in here, and I think it's this guy on the left. Silver powder, metal coat, magnet, twisted spoon. Nope, it's the other guy. Expert, big root, rocky helmet. There we go. And they're really cheap. They're only like 5k. I'll trade you one though, because I have more money than I know what to do with. Boxes. Let me find something that I can just trade you really quick. We'll do, I think I have a clef key I don't need that I got from someone earlier. Yeah, here we go. You give an item to hold. Thank you for the like, sweetie. There we go. All right, I am ready to trade. Go ahead and give me your code whenever you're ready. Gotta go do my work stuff. All right, see you later, Cole. Just send me a text on this app whenever you're ready. Lionfire, you can go ahead and give me a trade code whenever you're ready. We'll do that, and then I'll hop off and I'll go to bed. You can trade items. You can trade Pokemon that are holding items. So yeah, you can trade items. Dude, I'm still hungry. I think I'll eat the rest of that fried rice we had. Servers are down. What? You serious? That can't be right. Mine are still up. I think I would have gotten a thing if it said it was down. Yeah, no, I still have my communicating. It should be up. Are you having issues connecting? From you, it says server maintenance. Huh. Hey, what's going on? I'm doing really good. We're wrapping up the stream right now. I'm dragging out a little bit, but that's all right. I'm actually gonna fly back while I'm waiting. I'm doing good. We did a little bit of stream before work, and then we're doing a little bit of a stream after work. But we're wrapping up right now because I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. That's good to hear. Are you done bullying the small? Bullying the small Pokemon? Yes. Now we're just capturing and enslaving them, apparently. Because we haven't really been battling too much today. We're just catching them. We're trying to get a shiny Shalpha Froakie, which is that guy right there. He needs to be shiny and an alpha. But so far, we've only gotten 2 just shiny ones. We have, however, gotten 2 alpha Amphiroses. That was kind of cool. Am I doing a stream later tomorrow? I'm probably going to do a stream when I wake up. My goal is to get the shiny Shalpha Froakie before the 1st, because I want to have Greninja be the ace on the team, my Mega, but I haven't been able to get around to building the team yet because I haven't gotten the shiny Shalpha Froakie yet. Have you got my shiny Gengar yet? I have not gotten a shiny Gengar, unfortunately. I would love to get one. He shouldn't be too hard to get, though. All honesty. Oh, this is our 3rd Venipede. We can get the... Or no, this is our 4th Venipede. We can do the line now, so we have extras. Attack. Speed. This one's minus attack. We'll get rid of this one. Can we trade then? Because I won't let me trade on the server for maintenance. Okay, yeah. My bad. I didn't know that we're having server maintenance. It might be a local server. Because mine seems to be working just fine. I don't know. It's weird. I'm sorry, though. I'll hold on to that Rocky helmet for you. Just let me know whenever you're online again and we can do a trade. But yeah. Today was good. We got 2 Alpha Ampharoses. We're going to put the Froakies away. Actually, no, I'll leave the Froakies out. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. There we go. Sweet. What the hell? Did you see Froakie? He did a little... Why did he do that? Let's see if he'll do it again. Alright, guys. Oh, man. You guys have a good night. It was a good stream. Could have been better if we got an Alpha Froakie, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I have a Shalpha Meowstic, want to trade. I don't have any good Alpha, unless you want one of these Alpha Ampharoses. Oh, just joined my bead. No worries. Do you want an Alpha Ampharos? I got 3 of them now. I can give you an Alpha Ampharos. Is it a male or a female Meowstic? I was eyeing the Froakie. I'm holding on to the Froakies for right now. I do plan on getting rid of them. I plan on giving them away. But I'm going to be using them as a giveaway. I want to collect all the Froakies just so I can see how many phases I go through before I get the Shalpha. Believe. Damn, I can't type. Ah, it's fine. But yeah. We'll hold off on it for right now. I'm going to hop off, though. It is my bedtime. It's past my bedtime. So I gotta go get ready for work tomorrow, and then I'm probably gonna wake up early and stream. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll see you guys later. Hasta luego.